Tried to get sheep. Having trouble getting sheep. Let me get a good close-up of her. If I can. I have to get focus in on her. Where is she? There she is. Well, she's looking at us. Don't you?
Yes.
You know, we have a lot of farms. I'm from Kentucky. There are a lot of farms there too. We have. We don't have as many sheep as you do. Of course, we have sheep, but more dairy cattle or beef cattle or.
Yes, it's not so much of that there. It's.
This is the Tree-Maere church. It's an old church, but as you can tell, it's not of Viking times. This is not a church that would have been here when Rognwald and Rollon and the family were here. However, legend has it there was an older church here. And there might be some evidence of it around the church here. I'll see if I can find something that looks like it might be part of an older church that was here at one time. This is Tree-Maere, the community. It's a small town. It's an agricultural area. There's an agricultural school here today. And supposedly this is where Rollon's family and he would have lived at one time. And that they possibly have built this church on the foundations of an older church that was here. And maybe even an older church was under an older church, and so on back. But as well as we can tell, we can only go by legends at this point. Where Rognwald is buried, no one, I assume, knows. Here's the foundation. Maybe at some point they will find a grave and determine who it is, and maybe it will be Rognwald. Rollon is buried in France. Harold Fairhair, they have found a palace, an older, more recent palace, about the 1200s, that they're pretty sure belonged to the king. Of course, that Harold Fairhair would have been earlier than that, but they think that this 12 or 1100-year-old palace was built on the top of the older one, so they're continuing to excavate. That's the excavation that I have the pictures of back at the Viking farm.
Flower.
Wheat. Everybody, that's where I am.
Yes. And you have to learn the Norwegian. Mare.
Mare.